All right, everybody, we're going to look at inventory cost flow methods today. We got four in particular. We got FIFO, LIFO, weighted average, and specific identification. So we'll start with FIFO, stands for first in and first out. When you're going to sell your inventory, you want to take the first purchase that you made and sell from that, and then move down the list. For LIFO, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to start with the most recent purchase and sell from that. For weighted average, what you're going to do is you're going to take the total cost of all of your inventory divided by the total number of units that you purchased, and that's going to give you the average cost per unit. What you're going to do is you're going to multiply that cost by however many units you're going to sell, and that's going to give you the weighted average cost. And then there's specific identification. We use specific identification when we're told exactly how many units are coming out of each purchase. So if you have 3 different purchases, it's going to say, from the first purchase you got 10 units, second purchase 15 units, third purchase 20 units, and you're going to use that cost accordingly.
So here we have an example using FIFO, LIFO, weighted average, and specific identification. The problem is Fermento purchases wine bottles from a brewer and he resells them. Here we have the beginning inventory that he has and then 3 purchases he made throughout the year. Over here we have 4 sales that were made throughout the year. A total of 135 bottles were sold at $84 each.
So here we have the cost of goods sold and the ending inventory under the FIFO method. So first we take 60 units out of the beginning inventory at $24 each, which equals $1,440. Then we take 75 units from the first purchase at $28 each, and that equals $2,110. And to sum that up, it equals $3,540 under cost of goods sold. So these units sum up to $135, and that's why we can stop there. Under ending inventory, we do whatever we have left. So from the second purchase, we take 40 units at $29 each. The product is $1,160, and then we take 35 units from the third purchase at $30 each, and that equals $1,050. And to sum that up, the total is $2,210 for ending inventory.
So we're going to look at the cost of goods sold and ending inventory under the LIFO method. As mentioned earlier, we sold 135 bottles. So for cost of goods sold, we took all of the units from the fourth purchase, which is 35, and multiplied by the price of 30. From the third purchase, we did the same. We took all the units, which is 40, and multiplied by the price of 29. But from the second purchase, we only took 60 units because these numbers equal to 135. We multiplied that by 28, and then summed these totals to get 3,890. Next, for the ending inventory, we took the remaining from the second purchase, which is 15, multiplied by the 28. And then from our entire beginning inventory, we still have the 60, and we multiply that by the 24. We add these sums and get 1,860.
Okay, so here we're going to do the weighted average cost flow method. So we're going to look for cost of goods sold, which is the average cost per unit multiplied by the units sold. So in this case, we don't really care about the purchases. Instead, we're going to find the total amount of units and the total cost of those units, and then we're going to divide the total cost by the total amount of units. So in this case, we had 60 from beginning inventory at a price of $24 per. So multiply that out, and then you have $1,440. That's the total cost of your beginning inventory. Then you're going to go to this first purchase. It's 75 units here. You multiply that by the $28 per unit. That's $2,100. That's your total cost. Then you're going to do 40 times 29. Again, you're going to have 1,160, and then you're going to have 35, which is your last purchase, multiplied by $30 per unit. That's $1,050. So your total cost of all the units is $5,750, and the total amount of units, which is just all the units added up, is 210. You're going to take, to get the average cost per unit, you're going to take 5,750, which is the total cost of the units, divided by the total amount of the units, which is 210. Gets you approximately $27.38. Then to get cost of goods sold, you're going to take that and multiply it by what we have up here, which is 135, which is the amount of units that we actually sold. And that will get you, for cost of goods sold, $3,696, and an ending inventory of 2,054. And then if you look, you add this with this, you will actually get your total cost down here, which is 5,750.
All right, next we're going to look at specific identification. So here we have a problem. From the beginning inventory, we sold 50 units. From the first purchase, we sold 30 units. The second purchase, we sold 35 units. And from the third purchase, we sold 30 units. So let's jump over here. So since it's specific identification, it doesn't matter what order you go in. So let's start with the first beginning inventory. So 50 units at $24, that's $1,200. 30 units at $28, that's $840. 35 units at $29, that's $1,015. And 30 units at $30 each is $900. So when you total that, you get $3,955. That's how much Fermento paid for the wine. And ending inventory, you have 10 left from the beginning inventory, so that's 240. You have 45 from the first purchase, that's 1,260. 5 units from the third purchase, or from the second purchase, sorry, and 5 units from the third purchase. So when you total all of that together, you get 1,795, and that is how much ending inventory Fermento has.